Hi friends, in this video we will learn how to access the Raspberry Pi remotely. So the question is why we are doing this. The answer is we know that the Raspberry Pi does not come with its own display, keyboard and mouse. So we need to buy these things separately and then connect it to Raspberry Pi, and then we will be able to browse the desktop of Raspberry Pi. Now suppose we don't have the display and other components, so how we will access the Raspberry Pi? In order to solve this problem, we need to connect the Raspberry Pi to a network wherein we have another computers connected to same networks, and then we can access the Raspberry Pi using its IP address using some of the tools which are WinSCP and PuTTY. In this video we will learn how to use these tools and browse the files of Raspberry Pi and execute the commands through these tools. So we will learn step by step. So first step is to connect the Raspberry Pi to the network and get its IP address. Then we will log in through WinSCP and see how to browse the files. Then we will log in through the PuTTY and see how to execute the commands. So let's do it. First thing we need to do is connect the Raspberry Pi to a network. There are different ways you can do this. What I will do is connect the Raspberry Pi to a router. Then I will be able to access the Raspberry Pi through my laptop, which is also connected to the same router. So to connect the Raspberry Pi to router, we need a LAN cable. Just take the LAN cable and connect your Raspberry Pi to a router and then boot up the Raspberry Pi. After that, in your laptop you should know the IP address of Raspberry Pi. So you can go to the router settings and find out the IP address, or else you can use the tool called IP scanner. So I will be using that tool, and I am using Windows OS. This is for all my remaining tutorials. So I have already connected my Raspberry Pi to router. So I will show you the picture how the Raspberry Pi looks when it is connected to router. So you will see, this is my Raspberry Pi. I have powered it using power bank, and here I have connected the Raspberry Pi to router using LAN cable. We see that the color here is green of LAN cable. It should glow. This means that Raspberry Pi is connected successfully. If it doesn't glow, like for first time you are booting the Raspberry Pi and first time you are connecting to a router or your laptop, then if it is not glowing, that means that your OS is not installed properly, and in this case you have to reinstall the OS properly. You have to follow the steps I have said in part 2, all the steps properly, then only you will be able to get this properly. Now if you don't have router, then you can connect this end directly to your laptop, and your laptop should have DHCP settings. Okay, then you will be able to get the IP address. And if your laptop doesn't have DHCP settings, if it is static IP address, then you have to give static IP address to your Raspberry Pi also. Okay, so let's now focus on this. Now we have connected the Raspberry Pi, so we will go to the tool called Advanced IP Scanner. You need to download this tool if you don't have. After that, you open that tool and you just click on scan. When you click on scan, you will get the IP address of all the computers or your mobile phone connected to the router. So it will list one by one. So we will find the IP address of Raspberry Pi, and then we will go to the WinSCP to log in. It is scanning now. Okay. Yeah, here The manufacturer name is Raspberry Pi Foundation. Here we got the IP address of Raspberry Pi. It is 192.168.1.100. You should note down this. And now we will go to the WinSCP tool. Okay, here is the WinSCP tool. You have to in the host name you have to give the IP address of your Raspberry Pi. 192.168.1.100. And in username you have to put Pi, and in password you have to put Raspberry in small case. Okay, after that you can log in. Now it will connect to the Raspberry Pi. Okay, first time you have to accept this. It is logging in now. Okay, so we can see here there are two parts, left side and right side. The left side is our PC files. It is in documents folder, and in right side we can see the files of Raspberry Pi. Its home, it is its desktop. We can see there is one file. This file I have created yesterday. It is simple program to print hello world. Okay, so in this way you can open the files and edit. You can right click, you can create new directory, new files, or you can drag file from here to here. For example, this file you can like this, you can drop from here to here also. Okay, it is very much easy now to access the files. Okay, in this way using WinSCP you can browse the files. And now we will see how to run this file from Putty. Okay, now we will go to Putty. In Putty I will show you how to log in also. Just open this Putty, and here you have to give the IP address. .192.168.1.100. Okay, then you have to click on open. It will ask for your username. Login as means username. After entering username, it will ask for password. Okay, now I will type the password. Password is Raspberry in small case. You will not see the star marks here while typing, but it is already typed. You have to type it correctly. Okay, after that you have to hit enter. Now it is logged in. We are logged in through the Putty. Now we will see how to run that file test.py. So the command is sudo python, then the file name test.py. Okay, we'll run that. See, we have it has printed, meaning it has executed the command written in that file. In this way we can, using these tools, we can browse the files and also execute the commands. So there is no need of desktop, meaning the display, to use the Raspberry Pi. If you have the HDMI display like TV, mouse and keyboard, everything connected, then you don't need to do this. Okay, you can follow using that also, but in coming tutorials I will be using this method since I don't have HDMI display. Okay, but if you have, you can follow this also. The programs will be same. You can directly using your display, you can directly create files over there, and you can type the programs which I am typing in this way, and you can run from terminal directly. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. In next tutorials we'll see more programs. Okay, thank you.